At 6:30. The fund used to buy up and save open space for future generations here in the Garden State has run out of money for new acquisitions. New Jersey once again has to find a new source of dollars if it is to continue to buy land under threat of development through the Garden State Preservation Trust. Environment correspondent Ed Rogers reports.
It was back in November of 2007 that voters approved $200 million in bond money as stopgap funding to help replenish New Jersey's open space and historic preservation program. On Wednesday, the Garden State Preservation Trust, a board that oversees the awarding of those funds, approved more than $200 million in grants and loans for a variety of Green Acres projects and park improvements. Some of those include $85,000 to help pay for almost 20 acres of land in Galloway Township to expand a park and create new ball fields, $1 million to help pay for renovation at Hayes Park East here in Newark, and hundreds of thousands of dollars for open space acquisitions along the Musconetgong River and in the Highlands. That leaves the trust coffers virtually depleted.
There's a huge need, and Green Acres is now effectively bankrupt. In the Highlands alone, when we passed the Highlands Act in 2004, is estimated $1 billion was needed just to preserve the land necessary in the Highlands to preserve drinking water for more than half of the state.
Last September, Governor Corzine called for reauthorizing the trust fund, but didn't identify a funding source. Several legislators have suggested asking voters to approve a ballot question calling for a water surcharge or tax that would cost the average homeowner $30 a year.
Going this route is a much more fiscally responsible way to do it. We're not borrowing, we're paying as you go. There's a sunset provision, and ultimately the beauty of it all is it's left up to the voters so they can make that decision.
The water tax idea has stalled in Trenton. Another option is a ballot question asking voters to approve the sale of more bonds. But with the state facing a $7 billion budget hole and a deep recession, it may not be time to ask voters to chip in more money or approve more debt. Environmentalists disagree.
One of the most unfortunate things about being bankrupt right now is real estate values are at relatively an all-time low, at least in the last several years.
New Jersey voters have always supported open space ballot questions, but the 2007 Green Acres ballot question was only approved by 8% of the vote.
Open space is overwhelmingly popular, and in higher turnout years is the years that open space does best. Best turnout year is presidential, next best is gubernatorial.
To get the ballot question before voters for this fall's election, the legislature would have to approve a plan by May. Neither the state DEP nor the Garden State Preservation Trust would talk to us on camera. Ed Rogers, NJN News, Trenton.